Around 3 months in the job. Does it feel like 3 months?
Yes and no, I guess. It's feels like I've been here a long time already, in a positive way. It's not to say it's been an endurance test. This job is a challenge always, but I've really enjoyed the 3 months. Probably feeling like I've been here a long time is a positive in terms of I feel very comfortable in my surroundings. Obviously we've had good results of late. But yeah, I'm still fresh to the job, so it's nice to have made those first steps, and many more to come, I hope.
I know it's a relatively short time, but how much have you seen the team come on in that time?
Well, yeah, we have, I think, because to come in mid-season, and I've done it before at Everton, brings a lot of challenges to try to work quickly, find the problems and challenges, and try and put them right, and get to know the players quickly, understand the individuals and the collective. And I think with the uplift in results is a consequence of the work done on the training ground, and the uplift in performances is again the work that we've done, and we've done it with some injuries to important players, which is good because now they're coming back. So if there's a real positive at the moment, is we're in a good position from where we started, and we've also now got a pretty much fully fit squad with some big players that are just back for us now for the running.
And the players seem to have bought into what you want, what you're trying to do.
Well, yeah, I hope so. That's you need buy-in from the players. So you want to motivate them with hopefully good training, good clarity of message. Hopefully we've seen that, particularly our off the ball work and our organisation. I think that's certainly improved as far as I see, and we definitely pinpointed that as something to get right straight away. To concede too much is never going to get you where you want to be. We've corrected that to this point, and we have to continue with that and get even better. But the players have certainly bought into that, and they're a real pleasure to work with. I've said it most weeks when I'm talking here, but it's a really strong dressing room, good group, good players who want to get better, want to play well for this club. And when you're a coach, that's the first and the main thing you can ask.
You mentioned the squad coming back. Ben Sheaf came off the bench briefly. He's had a bit more time on the training ground. How further advanced is he in terms of being able to play? Yeah,
another week is important for him. So, was it 7 weeks or so? Sheafy's been out. So it's important that whilst we're going quite well, we had our captain and the quality of our captain, but he also comes back feeling as sharp and as fit and ready to go back into the team and the squad to help. So, he's another week down the line and he's in good nick.
So having him available, you've got Matt Grimes there as well. Will they have similar roles, or do you see one of them doing something a bit different?
I think they've got different qualities as midfield players, and I think they can both operate in deeper parts of midfield. But I think particularly with Grimesy, he really enjoys to be deep, particularly in possession, how he helps the build of the team. Sheafy has slightly different qualities, and I think can also I know has a want and a desire to be able to join in and use his physical capacity as well to join in. So it can be a bit hybrid, a bit down, a bit higher up the pitch at different times. So we'll find the main job of a coach is to find the best players and the best balance and their best positions. And they've certainly got enough different qualities about them where they can complement each other well, alongside the other midfield players that we can obviously use.
And Matt Grimes has made an impression already, hasn't he? The games he's played.
Yeah, for sure. I having done this job for quite a while now, I think you understand that you, as a coach, you do all your work, but sometimes, a lot of the time, players and what they bring, and when you bring them into the environment, what they bring in training, what they bring in their qualities, what they bring in their game intelligence with a player of Grimesy's qualities, is a big deal. It's a big deal to help us in that building, particularly when we were looking at the game last week, how he helps the centre-backs, how he can move his position to help us break lines. He's a really, really good player at that. It's one of the reasons we brought him to the club. So he's fitted in instantly on and off the pitch.
And Archie Wright, is he
in the squad?
Yeah.
In the squad. So good, trained. Last 2 or 3 weeks have been physical training without the concern of the injury, which has obviously taken a while. He's been out for a while, but I haven't worked with him yet properly. He hasn't played for me yet. So it's a real great feeling for the group and for me to have him back available, because I know what he is and I look forward to working with him on the pitch.
You're at a stage now where you're having to leave senior players out of your match day 20. It was great to have that resource, but that requires a bit of management, I guess, as well.
Yeah, it's one of the hardest parts of the job on a personal level, because if a player works all week, I've got a complete understanding of this, because there was one, but you work all week and then the game comes and you can't play. It's a difficult situation, but if you want to be a successful squad, you have to have that healthy competition, and the way it's healthy is that all the players understand it and it's a positive thing. And that's not easy in that the players that are out of the squad, but they must only take it as in, I'm out of the squad, what do I need to do? How do I need to train? How do I need to be a good teammate and get back in the squad? Simple as that. So yeah, it's a different challenge for sure, and one that is a big job for me to manage.
You go to Oxford on a great run, 7 wins out of 8. We're not sure the team's done 8 out of 9 before. How difficult is it to maintain? Does it get harder to maintain that run as it goes on? It's
a different challenge, it's I'm a big stickler for complacency in terms of when things are going well. I was like that as a player individually, and as a coach I'm the same. I'm always looking for little signs of where we think we've cracked it and where we feel up to confidence. Is a continual look for the balance of keeping the confidence, understanding things we're doing really well, with an understanding of the difficulty of the game that Oxford will be. And I have to manage that, because even my questions now are really positive about everything's great, and I always feel at pains to answer them in that manner, because I understand that if you drop off here, things can change very quickly. So as a group, the players really need to understand that good teams, good squads handle that situation, and we have to, because we've made big strides, but they only get us on the brink of the playoffs. If we want more, it's what we do from now.
Because Oxford, they're in a decent fist of it in the first season of the Championship. They're on a pretty bad run, haven't scored in 4 games, so the expectations there on you, I guess.
Yeah, but that absolutely makes no odds to me, because it's a team that's fighting to stay in the league, a team that has character, as a coach who knows the league really well, and it's without a doubt going to be a difficult and challenging game for us. Every game in this league is. And this will be absolutely no different when a team's fighting, and they're obviously you have to be wary of what they have and respect it. So we go, as I said, we'll go confident because we're playing well, but we know it will be a tough match.
I'm just finding if we want more on the injury front, Victor Torp, what's the state of play?
Yeah, Torpy's training now, so he trained yesterday with us, half the session. The game probably comes a bit soon for him, but will be fully with us for the week ahead.
So Jake, 7 wins out of 8, you must all be enjoying it at the moment.
Yeah, no, obviously it's a really good place to be at the minute. Everyone's positive, looking forward to the next few games, but with in the back of our mind that we need to keep our foot on the gas, because like we've seen before many times with ourselves and different teams, if you take your eye off the ball, then you'll get bitten pretty quickly. So yeah, lads are feeling good, but yeah, the challenge for us now to just keep it going.
Does it become more of a challenge as the run goes on?
Yeah, no, I think the mentality or the landscape changes a little bit, where it becomes, there's probably a bit of expectation on us now, probably for the first time in a while, really. So we've got to manage that. But like I say, it's up to us to keep our feet on the ground, keep doing what we've been doing. Don't go away from what's been made us successful the last few weeks, and keep keep pushing the boundaries upwards, and the performance levels keep them improving.
And Frank Lampard's now been here for 3 months. So what differences have there been in that time? How's things developed?
No, obviously things have gone pretty well in the main. I think he's come in quickly, and he's managed to build them personal relationships pretty quickly, build trust pretty quickly, which makes it easier for the lads to. Obviously, when you're getting results, it's easier to trust the process and trust what's being told. But like I say, he's managed to build up the personal relationships and the trust pretty quickly.
And what's he done defensively? Because if we leave Portsmouth aside, you've not been conceding goals the way you were early in the season. So how's that happened?
No, we've done a lot of work on that as a group, especially defending the box, just making sure everyone's on the same page, really making attacks for other teams as predictable as we can. So if you know what to expect, you know where to be. So there's been quite a lot of detail around that's stood us in good stead. And obviously we've shown different sides of that in a back 3 and a back 4. So yeah, we've done quite a lot of work on it. I say the challenge for us now is to keep that going to the end of the season.
Do you have a preference in what role you play in terms of whether you're a left back on a back four or a left wing back?
No, I've said many times, especially in modern day football, I think it's your responsibility as a player to be able to adapt to different roles, different systems, and obviously if you can do that well, it increases your chance of playing. So we've proved that we can be successful in both systems, and as long as I'm playing, happy to play anywhere.
Because you seem to still be encouraged to get forward, even in a back four, don't you? You and Jack McDonagh largely on that left.
Yeah, no, I say there's minor tweaks around it, and say the shape looks different at times, but in terms of the principles, not a lot really changes. So it's up to us as modern day players really to, you see it, talking different levels, but at the top level downwards, I think that's part of your responsibility as a modern day player to be able to be flexible and do that.
Because you spell on the sidelines of injury towards the end of Mark Robbins' time, so it must be nice now you've had a nice run of fitness and playing.
Yeah, no, it was my first one for a while, and hopefully that'll be my last one for a while as well. So it's always frustrating to be out injured. You just want to be out there helping the lads, and happy to be doing that at the minute. And like I say, hopefully we can carry this on to the end of the season.
And always competition for places. I guess in your position it's fairly straightforward. There's two of you vying for one place really.
Yeah, no, it's obviously me and Jay both want to play, but when we're not in the team, I think we've got a good relationship. We both support each other when the other one's not playing. We'll stay out on the training pitch and do a few extra bits together and stuff. So it's healthy competition, and I think the more you've got that throughout the squad, it's going to push you on to another level.
How much has Matt Grimes brought to the table?
No, I think you can see in his performances exactly what he brings. He just brings that composure in the middle of the park. He's obviously got massive experience at the level now as well. So he's the transition for him, although he was at Swansea a long time, has been pretty seamless. He's settled into the dressing room really well. So I think he's obviously been a great addition, and he's settled in really well.
And players are coming back from injury. I mean, you look at the squad and get quite excited when you see Ben Sheehan, aren't you right, to add to it?
Yeah, exactly. So we talk about competition for places, that's throughout the squad now. And so you've got Hadji and Shifo coming back. It's almost like two new signings, both been out a couple of months. So to add them back in the mix as well, going into the running, hopefully, it will give us a really good boost.
Just final thoughts on Oxford away. I mean, they've struggled to score goals lately. You talked about the expectation. There will be that expectation. You'll be sort of favourites when you go there.
Yeah, I think we will be from the outside, but for us, we've just got to focus on what we're doing. I think, they're probably looking at it thinking they probably need a couple of wins to really make sure. I think they'll be fine anyway, but they probably want to get them couple of wins sewn up early. So it's going to be a tough game. Gary Rout teams are always competitive. He's experienced manager at this level, so it's going to be a tough game, and you would say we need to be at 100%. Make sure we get a result.
Does it feel a bit strange defending a goal or attacking a goal with nothing behind it? Like Hassan Stadium, the one end.
Yeah, I think I've only played there in a pre-season friendly, so it'll be my first time in the league. But make sure the shots are on target and no one's got to fetch the balls.